in the United Kingdom, United States of America. You can join us via that platform and listen, drop your comments on our media, on our numbers, and follow us on all our socials: Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and X, Twitter. Facebook, YouTube, it is Mainland 98.3 FM. Facebook, YouTube, it's Mainland 98.3 FM. On X, it is Mainland FM. And just follow us. Watch our live stream. We're currently streaming live on that platform. Join us and be sure that you have an amazing time. Joseph, good evening. There's Joseph following show right here in the studio. Joseph, good evening.
Good evening, Lagos. Good evening, Nigeria. JD, good evening.
Thank you very much. Joseph, we have a guest that joins us very shortly. But in the meantime, let's talk about some of the major stories. I think security will continue to be on the front burner as it is every time. Just some days ago, gunmen struck again in Plateau State in the same community that they struck sometime before. Is a New Year,
and there was serious visit from different agencies, policing agencies.
So what is wrong? Joseph, I heard someone who is close to me talk about the crisis in Kano whilst he was growing up, and said that there's a riot. You see people that you know, they attack you today. In the next 1 week, they are back on the streets. No one is arresting them. And it took me back to the case of Deborah, that girl in Sokoto, in the university that was lynched because of blasphemy.
What they call tag blasphemy.
Yeah, and what they called blasphemy. Yeah, and till today, no one has gone to jail. We even had people in that society who contributed money for lawyers of those young men who committed that study act.
And they were charged for public disturbance.
Public disturbance, not murder, not assault, nothing.
No.
Yourself, and it seemed that if there is no end in sight, that there's no end in sight for this. Every day we talk about kinetic measures, talk about changing security architecture, talk about the policing, the military. We are looking for new methods to track this. The FCT minister is talking about tracking device, that they don't have tracking device in Abuja, that they have to go to the NSC office, that whilst he was a governor in Rivers State, it was different entirely. That's even in Abuja. Let's talk about Zamfara. Let's talk about Kebbi. Talk about those states that cannot even afford to pay salaries. What do they do differently to ensure that we are safe in this part of the country? Plateau State is an example that I don't want to make all the time. Yourself,
I think what we need to do differently is for us to appreciate life. I think all this thing happening because it's only in Nigeria that life is very cheap, extremely cheap. As if maybe if people that can just go to one corner and create more people. And that's why you see that whenever this thing happens, it's not as if it's a serious issue. As far as we are concerned, other people are going about their normal business. Oh, I thank God it's not a place in Plateau. Is Plateau not my place?
Not
it's
Lagos,
Kaduna, not all. So until everyone will look at, according to late 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗔 until when we start looking at issue from that very angle, we will not in any way be regarded as a serious take life serious, and it's a serious indictment on the system because our reputation. We know, JD, you know the time of this guy, the American citizen who was adopted, and they took him to Niger State. Americans were able to make an arrangement for them to come and not only pick the guy, rescue the guy. Those that have him on no stage, they actually showed them some lesson that any day, any time, when they see an American citizen, they should never dream of trying to kidnap or harm such an individual. But here you see it's just like that. But again, in all this, let me say appreciate the Commissioner of Police for Lagos State, 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪the feeler I'm seeing is the feeler I'm seeing is he has mobilized his boys. That is the men of police officer to make sure, especially with the renovation of Third Mainland Bridge, that now put pressure on Ikorodu road. I think you see that the police, the RROS, they actually seriously on top of the issue, because I think that is what we have been saying, that we need this taking measure before not people reacting, but but you go on prevention. And I think that's what the Commissioner of Police, Oga Adegoke, CP Adegoke, is doing in Lagos. And I see that we just need to encourage him, encourage his men, that as they are making effort to make sure that people that are occasioned by traffic with this woman, and people want to capitalize on that situation to in one way or the other dispose them of their property, that the Commissioner of Police is making effort to do that. This thing is not, it should not happen. I think I wish other Commissioner of Police across the whole federation should be able to borrow a leaf from that and say, you know, I think it is better we are on top of our game to ensure that our citizens move about their business from one part of the state to the other. And if every Commissioner of Police is behaving like him, I think the president has lesser work to do. And we are talking to the Commissioner of Police Plateau, because that thing cannot be happening. Or we are talking to the Director of DSS Plateau State. Those things cannot be. Or civil defense. These are security issues that we need to find a way to quickly address. It is very security. Without security, you and I cannot be here. We will not be talking of education. We will not be talking of health if we are not on top of our security situation. So to me, I will appeal to the Governor of Lagos State, the Deputy Governor, the Speaker, and any encouragement, any motivation that they need to use to continue to. They have been doing very great to Lagos State Police Command. They should still continue to do more. If you see someone that do something good, we just have to find a way to encourage him and motivate him and give some incentive. So that they will continue to do more. Our life is very, very important. If the CP take our life to be very, very important, we probably need to appreciate him and his men.
Just let's talk about you had a small crisis, or should we do that at the end?
No, between me, I think they should be my friend. Let me use the opportunity to tag the GM of 𝗪𝗪, Oga Bakare Oki, or Laliko. You are a very, very fantastic man, and Oga Shola, still in GM 𝗪𝗪 headquarters. You know, some of these boys just my car has issue, and I on my traffic hazard lights, but before you know what's happening, they towed my vehicle. And when they heard of that, they were in fact, the GM is a very, very fantastic man, and he said that no, that's not the instruction from the governor. Now that's the instruction from the deputy governor, or the instruction from the leadership of Lagos State House of Assembly, led by Dr. Mudashiru Obasa, that is not the reason why 𝗪𝗪 they actually need to assist me, because my car was having an issue. I think the GM was a very, very fantastic person, and let me just thank them that our relationship still remain very, very cordial. It's just a mistake from some overzealous 𝗪𝗪.
Okay.
So my car is in good shape now, so nobody impounded it. In fact, the mechanic came there they saw it now that the mechanic have to came to the